Hello, you magnificent bastards.
Hello!
How are you doing on this lovely... What day are we recording?
Today.
Oh my god, I forgot about this stressor. My back hurts because I've been sitting too long. I feel the same way, and I'm using a completely different voice, and that's intentional.
Did I make the joke last time that its back hurts because its chest is too big?
Yeah, I think you did.
I think I did. Okay. You can see it's already been a couple of days since we last did this.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think that this stressor is about to be reborn as a bustier.
We did already make the joke about the jiggling.
Jiggle, jiggle, two cats in the middle going to get it.
We were at the basement. Yeah, you needed to go into the basement.
I remembered this time.
Hooray! Memories.
The question is, do I want to go to... I can't remember if this is the right thing or not. Let's go here and...
I think so. I think you had just unlocked the basement.
Is this the basement?
No.
Okay, then let's go to the basement.
Yep.
I don't think we just unlocked. I think I'd been there a little bit before. But,
no, we went down because we thought it might be the boss fight, and then we were like...
Oh yeah, and then I stopped right here. That's right.
Right here. We literally didn't pass that gate.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do, like, 3 episodes before showing this one, just to show, like, a passage of time.
Uh-huh.
Oh right, these bastards.
Yep.
Oh, I love this level.
Yeah.
The mobility of this game, I love... I love how creative it was.
Yeah, this game, it was slow to get going, but, like... I feel like every time I watch our videos, I'm like, oh, I'm saying again how it's very elegant and simple design, but... I mean, they've taken just what's essentially top-down fighting and positioning and made a lot of very interesting choices with it.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, this is turned from an experience that I considered somewhat boring, I hate to say it in the first couple levels, to something that is legitimately intriguing, and I see why you really were eager to show this to me. Well, obviously you're more interested in Terranigma, but, the light armor.
Yeah! Actually, I'm, no damage from weaker monsters. Fuck yes! That's going to be useful when revisiting the old levels.
Yeah.
Metal Sword. Again, see, like, really elegant game design choices. In your defense, though, like, the first level is boring, because it hasn't introduced any of the additional spells, you haven't gotten any of the equipment that has special properties.
And all I have to entertain me is the fucking tulips.
Yeah. And the chair, once you open that first portal.
Okay, all I have to entertain me is terrifying creatures that give me nightmares forever. Come on here.
But yeah, no, the first level is boring by comparison until they start introducing like the more interesting philosophical elements that isn't present in the first one, like the mortality of the dwarves, the corruption of the mermaids.
Yeah,
the inanimate objects of the laboratory.
The corruption of the mermaids, that will be completely legitimate in my recording of it. Yeah. I totally won't re-record my voice because I fucking ruined that line.
You do realize that, like, by the time this video airs, they would have already heard the re-recording.
Oh yeah, and that's why I'm going to put the original recording here, so that way they can know what I spared them from. I've heard about you from Lou.
Ah, lovely.
You are the one who saved me. Everything started when I saw the jewel that Lou had. One glance at that magnificent blue spectacle caused desire and hatred to overwhelm me. After all, have you seen that blowhole? I mean stone. Don't you just want to stick your fin in it, rub it around, create a nice taco shell in for your right after the creatures?
That didn't even used to be her accent. She used to have a normal British accent like me.
That is absolutely fine. If you want, the creatures disappeared and the monsters took over, and for me to finish the sentence about the taco meat, then maybe because we let bad feelings dominate us, that taco meat will never return. I'm gonna find a way to make this sentence work, god damn it. We created the monster ourselves, not unlike this sentence.
I feel like the artistic intent of them creating their own monsters was lost amidst the accent and taco meats. Apologies if we obscured the original artistic statement for the audience at home.
I will give you... This was actually well written, and I completely wrote it. Wow! Patrick Rothfuss, if you're watching I am willing to read Doors of Stone or the entire trilogy.
The lesson was supposed to be the monsters were inside them the entire time.
Every time that we've made like a promise like that with editing, I've like something has happened in life.
Minute, you've been like, nope, never mind.
Yeah, at the last minute, like I just did the at the time of recording, I just like said no to the banjo thing that you totally promised the video, the viewers, because like the roommate moved out, and because we had like no time, and I'm like, damn it. Oh well.
To be fair, I didn't expect you to like always do that. I thought it'd be funny for a scene or something. Oh, you gotta switch the armor.
Yeah, I do. This is
and
gonna
it's
hurt.
not just, I do want to really show Terra Enigma, but I also, Illusion of Gaia, which was called Illusion of Time in Japan. The second game in the trilogy was one of my childhood games. It was a game I grew up with, and it doesn't get enough attention for how good it is. And so, like, especially, though I agree that with, like, this one, it gets it really gets better and starts to shine later on. The biggest reason I wanted to cover this first was to provide context for Illusion of Gaia and Terra Enigma.
For the record, what they just did there was pretty clever. It was a mini puzzle. I wanted to kill that thing to open up the door.
But you couldn't reach it.
But I couldn't reach it, so I actually needed to provoke it in a way and then move it down here just to get it. It was not a threat of hurting me, it was just a miniature puzzle right there. And I was super happy. Yeah. Ooh. And this right here. And since the ice armor is right next to the light armor, I wonder if that was intentional design too.
Oh man, you might be right. I wouldn't put it past them. There's a lot... That's why I think going back and looking at these older games, as I mentioned in some of the earlier videos, what design innovations that occur because of constraints usually can be quite fascinating and can result in decisions or innovations that would not have occurred if someone was given full freeform access. It's like the same... It's not the same art. It's the classic argument for art is that's the best art's made under constraints.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Almost all art that I've made has actually improved with constraints, which is a weird thing because like I'm always
counterintuitive in a lot of ways.
Yeah, because like you get this thing and then you think it's done, but then someone like makes a request of you and you realize how generic the first version was. Like you realize like I'm going for love. So let me put in all the love that I've done. And they're like, no, we need to sell tacos with the love. And then you make like something that shows tacos and I'm like, somehow the tacos made it better.
When was the last time you were truly happy?
Are you, great advertisements.
I left my wife for a prostitute.
Oh, well that's one form of love. Da, 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 da.
Different taco.
You weren't. I like how you laughed at yourself with that one. You're like,
no, I was actually I had a train of thought, but I lost it.
Getting derailed on the train of thought.
We're talking about art. Oh, and when you don't have constraints, you tend to get over bloated, and the importance of constraint is that it gives focus and clarity, and limits the scope, because the worst Hollywood blockbusters are usually the ones where the director is given free reign and free budget to do whatever they want. That almost never goes well. Outside of, like, maybe Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, like, the problem is there's, like, exceptions, but that...
Very rare.
I've actually noticed that... Ooh, cool. Ow. Ow. I've actually noticed that that's, the directors who tend to do really well, or like artists who do really well with a lot of resources.
I don't think we want to
I'm gonna say,
yeah.
Tend to be the ones who intentionally limit themselves in some way that like they're specialized in,
or they like choose to work with certain colors or certain types of shots, and shot composition. Yeah, exactly.
Wes Anderson is a example.
I was literally thinking Wes Anderson.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength there. Oh, I also want to point out I was in the middle of that other train of thought, but you just released the first creepy living doll in this scenario.
Oh, I don't get it. What you were just saying for some reason.
The previous monster generator is like, Speak Up released a doll.
Oh,
and that's the first doll we've released.
Oh my god,
creepy living doll. I don't know. You might not think of it as creepy. I think of it as, hey, there you go, the teleporter.
Cool.
You might not think of it as creepy, but like one of my friends in high school was like super creeped out by dolls, which is fair. That's a pretty common fear. But what I then did is have him watch. Did you ever watch the second Ghost in the Shell movie, Ghost in the Shell Innocence?
Oh, I love Ghost in the Shell Innocence.
The living dolls that are just constantly saying like, and how unnerving that is. I'm just. Speaking of editing in stuff, like a bit of that, and we talk to the doll. It's creepy, unnerving. Or just a picture of a scary doll face.
Okay, I'll try and remember that one.
No, you don't have to, but it's just like...
So, To anyone who's actually thinking about watching the second Ghost in the Shell movie, it is pretentious as fuck. Like,
That's what I love about it.
Well, yeah, that's... It's almost too pretentious for me, and I love, like... I remember vividly when I was 14, like, watching Metropolis, the anime, which is, like, for anyone who doesn't know Metropolis, it was made because a Japanese guy, Azuma Tezuka, who's famous for other reasons, got a hold of a badly translated version of Metropolis.
Yeah.
And then,
that was his interpretation of the bad translation.
Yep, and then he interpreted that differently, and then Madhouse got a hold of it, and they're like, well, he already made his own fucking piece of work using this, so we're just gonna make our own thing too.
It's an extrapolation of an extrapolation of an extrapolation.
And it works so well.
Yeah.
I actually oh god!
Shit,
oh fuck! Oh god, I wish I had talked to people! If only I had considered my
If only we had talked to the creepy doll.
God, maybe that would be much easier. Now I have to dodge and like shit and like pay attention to patterns.
The fact that it was the second teleporter should have... laughing robot. Should have tipped us off. I'm surprised it didn't say... Normally it says the name when it's the specially one. I'm surprised it didn't say the doll Mary that time, because whenever it was one of the named things, it usually told us, unless Marie's like hidden somewhere, you've got to talk to that doll first. We'll find out if you beat this boss and or die.
Yeah, either way, I'm happy.
Do you have the right armor equipped?
I have light armor.
Okay, I was just making sure. I'm like, you're not dying, so yeah, you're good.
The question is...
You got the shield bracelet.
Yeah,
When did you get that new magic?
Oh, that's the spark bomb.
Oh, right. I remember what we got.
Yeah, and we actually missed this one.
Yeah, I wonder what that...
Wait, why haven't I been using that? Hang on, let me use the magic. Oh, hang on.
It's not hearing him.
No, it's not ordering them at specific times.
Oh, okay, that's what that noise was. Yeah, the metal clang.
Yeah, when it's doing like, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, when it's inside.
It's vulnerable when it's doing the rocket, or when it's in its shell.
Just get me out of my shell, baby.
Again, talking about
shell
interesting
power.
boss design, we've had a lot of different types of bosses, but the idea that this one's teleporting about.
I'm getting way better at this game.
Oh yeah, you are.
Like,
for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually not embarrassed with myself anymore. Speaking of which, I remember things, and I'm tired today too.
Hold on, gotta light up.
Light up the night, light up the power, light up the crossfire, light up this. Oh fuck. Man, the chaos... So, like, I can recall very vividly my art teacher when she said, I've never known such a person with a propensity for chaos. And yes, my art teacher did say that to me. And this is actually much easier dodging these missiles for some reason.
Nice job. Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, don't count your hatches before they chicken. And I'm gonna murder these hatches right now. I will be Billy Hatcher, Dragon Thatcher, you fuck! I am the beginning of the end of the world.
I bet you that
this is just for fanfare.
90% of the people who watch this video won't know that reference to Billy Hatcher you just made.
Oh, like we ever care about the references. Oh! It was a different doll!
It was a different doll.
Yeah.
There's Marie. I'm Marie the doll. I'm a purple stone. Speak up. Speak up.
I can't wait for the existential horror of Marie the doll.
Yeah. By the way, did I mention I was a doll of Marie Antoinette? This head comes right off. Ah!
That's actually a really cool feature. I would buy that doll. Wow, how rude.
Okay. Let's go back and talk to... I think that doll was the only one we hadn't talked to, because we talked to everyone else.
Yeah.
We went to the basement, so...
Yeah.
Talk to the doll and the Marie.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is blaze up. Yep. So I'm going to go up, get that nice herb. Oh, I see that the episode's practically going to end.
Yeah, we can probably end before... Do you want to grab the herb and then we end it before we talk to the doll and Marie, or talk to the doll and then start the next episode talking to Marie?
We could just go long on this episode.
I'm fine with that, too.
Yeah, like the... Ouch! It's okay.
That wasn't the one I wanted you to take!
I take what I want, baby.
That was my arm.
I will take whatever limb of your choice next time. I'll never return again. Is there, tell me if there's people who I forgot to talk to.
No, we've talked to all these guys.
Doors are usually quiet, but there are some talkative ones. Try and talk to all of them. No.
No, only talk to the great doors, not that shitty normal door.
You suck. You suck.
You're just as bad as that tulip.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on him.
Hey, I mean...
No one's that bad.
I mean, it was just him and the tulip. Only one's left.
Ooh, that's cruel.
Yeah.
Wait, weren't there people in the Aqua land? Oh yeah, some of the statues.
There was the statues, like...
Yeah, but they talked as well.
Yeah.
And the chair.
Again, the definition of living is very loose in this game.
Fair.
The large machines in the basement were the machines which summoned evil. They were made by Dr. Leo. When those machines started to move, the cities were destroyed. Whoa.
Whoa. Wait, what cities?
I guess
that's a good question.
Around, yeah, exactly.
Wait, there's like tiny cities here. Maybe.
No, I'm thinking it's literally the desert around the laboratory is probably where the cities, quote unquote, were.
Oh, so I guess
when you're looking at the world map.
I guess the existential horror here is how machines can destroy us.
Yeah.
Okay. Like.
Or the existential horror is that the enemy has built a ton of siege units and you don't have enough melee to counteract them.
Well, let's have Marie spell it out for me. Spell it out for us.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Nobody can break a promise that is made with evil.
Whoa.
There will be no revival of the world unless Deathpull is defeated. Dr. Leo must be somewhere in Magritte Castle. Here, take this stone from my pocket and go to the Magritte Castle.
Come on, just reach on in there. Reach on into my pocket. Stick your hand in.
No. I'm cool. I'm not into lolly shit.
It's called Gothic Lolita and it's a style.
I wonder how Lisa is. I want to see her after the world is revived.
You just said the world won't be revived until after Death Toll's killed, so she basically just said, I want to see Lisa after Death Toll's murdered.
I'm sorry, let me read that again. Daiskate? Daiskate. Well, I think that's it.
Okay, well, next, Magritte Castle, second to last world, before the world of evil.
Wasn't that a painting?
Okay, bye everybody.